Um, the main thing I like from running backs is their execution. Kind of going into it, um, we wanted to focus on execution. I think they're being consistent. Coach Regos talks about it all the time. We want to get better every single day, 2% better, and part of that is being consistent every single day. We're in the grind days of camp, so these guys got to push themselves. But I've been more impressed, with their execution.
Was that?
Yep, that was the main focus. The execution part and kind of build depth there. And I think we got some really good guys in that room. Obviously, some of the guys that have been with us in spring camp, getting better from spring till now. So, I think, the main focus was the execution and kind of get better and consistent every day in and day out. Well, what I've seen from both of them, night and day, getting better from spring till now. When we exited spring, we had our exit interviews, and I think the main thing with those two coming into this summer was one was the execution part, but leadership. Talk to these guys about, I want to build leaders in this room, and so that we kind of give ourselves an identity. I think both of those guys have made tremendous strides, in fall camp. Demir Collins and Kelhai, and Jack Whitmer and Hunter Killian. Those guys have, obviously the new additions to the group. Being their first time here and first time with me, kind of catching on to the terminology and then kind of the techniques I've been teaching. Been very impressed with those guys. This fall camp, challenging them every single day, mentally, to understand conceptually what we're trying to accomplish as an offense. So I think, those guys have done a phenomenal job coming in and kind of picking it up as we go throughout fall camp. And that's a good point, Steve, because, that was my message to, coming into fall camp, leaving spring ball with the veterans like Soja and Raiden, to help these younger guys, these new guys, elevate, their talents by understanding the concepts. I'm big on if you can teach it, then you know it. So having those guys, giving them a platform to kind of lead the group and, give them opportunities to help the younger guys and the newer guys that have came in so that they're able to elevate themselves as well. Thought they did pretty well. This was the first time when I'm not out there next to them, telling them, hey, this and that. I kind of just, unleashed them and let them go. I was very impressed with those guys on how they played in that game. I think we had maybe one fumble in that game, so ball security was a focus. We coughed one up, but we got to continue to strive to get better, take care of the ball. But I think those guys did a phenomenal job as far as understanding what their job is and then executing their job at a high level. Again, I'm just consistency and execution. I just want to continue to challenge these guys every single day. Coach Mazzoni's doing a great job. He's giving us installs, every other day. I want to challenge these guys in the passing game, in the run concept, and understand conceptually of what's going on. I think, from a student perspective, obviously we want to be a student of the game, but I sometimes want to put themselves in my seat and teach them how we as coaches see the game so that it's able to slow down. Because come Saturday, August 27th, we're just going to let it fly.